Gentle is a good word. Life needs gentleness.
Mm-hmm. And I think daily routines are one way people create that gentleness for themselves by having small anchors during the day.
Yes, anchors like morning coffee, evening candles, or a little walk. Something familiar in a busy world.
Hmm. Speaking of walks, do you have a regular walking route?
Oh, I do. It's not long, maybe 10 minutes, but I walk the same little loop around my street. I know every tree on that route.
Of course you do.
I say hi to them in my head.
Naturally.
They look friendly.
I'm sure they appreciate your emotional connection.
Thank you. But yes, that walk helps me reset my brain. Sometimes I even repeat the expression, clear my head. It really feels like that. Everything inside becomes quieter.
That's a perfect natural phrase. And walking is such a simple way to reset. I do the same, though I usually listen to something while I walk.
Music or podcasts?
Mostly podcasts, sometimes music if my brain feels tired, sometimes nothing if I need silence.
Ah, silence walking. That's special.
It is. Silence can feel like a warm companion sometimes.
Yes, especially when the evening is coming and the world slows down.
But you know what else is interesting? The difference between weekdays and weekends. Daily life changes its whole flavor.
Oh, yes. Weekdays feel structured, even if they're chaotic, because they have a rhythm. But weekends, they feel like someone opened all the windows in your mind and let the fresh air in.
That's poetic.
Thank you. But weekends truly have a different energy. Slower mornings, longer breakfasts, or even breakfast at 1 p.m.
Brunch, you mean?
Exactly. And there's a great expression for weekends, to catch up on rest. Sometimes weekends exist just for that.
Definitely. And for catching up on chores.
Ugh, no. Let's pretend chores don't exist.
If only.
I try to avoid them on Saturdays. Sunday is my responsible day. Saturday is for joy.
That's actually very smart. Divide the weekend into joy day and task day.
Yes! Otherwise, everything becomes one big mix and I feel guilty for relaxing. But if Saturday is the joy day, I can enjoy it fully.
And Sunday becomes preparation day to get ready for the week.
Another perfect expression. Learners, write that one down.
But there's also something sweet about Sunday evenings. A bit nostalgic, a bit calm.
Yes, Sunday evenings feel like a soft goodbye to the week.
And a quiet hello to the next one.
Exactly. I like to do something comforting on Sunday evenings. A warm drink, a soft blanket, maybe a simple movie. Something that tells my brain, you're safe, you're okay, you're ready.
That's a lovely ritual. I think rituals are important, even tiny ones.
Yes, especially tiny ones. They're like emotional glue holding the day together.
You know, I think people underestimate how much these simple routines affect their emotional well-being. A consistent routine can make your life feel stable, even when other things feel uncertain.
Yes, especially when life gets overwhelming. I remember during a stressful time, the only thing that kept me sane was making my little morning tea. Same cup, same spot in the kitchen, every day.
That's a classic example. A small habit creating a sense of control.
Exactly. And control is comforting, even if it's just choosing your cup.
And that's why daily life matters.
It's not boring, it's the foundation, the quiet structure around everything else.
Yes, and it's also where most of our feelings happen. We think big moments define our lives, but actually, daily life shapes us more.
Absolutely. It's like another expression, day in, day out, meaning every day, regularly.
Yes, that's such a native expression, and so true. Day in, day out, small things build who we become.
And that's why it's important to create daily habits that are kind to you, not just productive.
Like eating something warm, or taking a walk, or giving yourself 5 minutes with no noise.
Or allowing yourself to rest without guilt.
Yes, that's a big one. Rest without guilt.
And celebrating the little victories, like finishing a task or keeping your room somewhat tidy or remembering where your keys are.
I feel personally attacked again.
Always with love.
Always. But seriously, small victories matter. Sometimes they matter more than the big ones.
They do because they happen more often. They're the rhythm of your life.
And daily life is rhythm.
Exactly.
You know, something just came to my mind. Daily life also has these funny little glitches, human glitches.
Glitches?
Yes, like when you walk into a room and forget why you're there, or when you open the fridge 5 times hoping new food magically appears. Yes, classic human software bugs. Exactly. And somehow they happen every single day. I think one of the most universal experiences is standing in the kitchen, opening the fridge for no reason, closing it, then immediately opening it again. No idea why.
That's true. Or checking the same app on your phone 3 times even though nothing changed.
Yes, or rereading the same sentence because your brain went on a little trip somewhere else.
The little mistakes that make us human.
And they're kind of cute, aren't they? These tiny imperfections in our daily routine.
Very cute. And very common. It's like the expression to zone out, when your mind leaves the room while your body stays.
Oh, I do that constantly, especially in the afternoon. My body is at the desk, but my brain is on vacation.
Usually somewhere warm and sunny.
Exactly. But I always come back eventually.
Well, that's good to know.
And daily routines also have emotional patterns, right? Like, I've noticed that when something stressful happens, my routine changes immediately.
Yes, that's normal. Stress breaks patterns, but sometimes routines also help manage stress.
Like a soft blanket for your mind.
That's a nice description. And completely true. On stressful days, I try to stick to my routines more strongly. Same breakfast, same walk, same quiet moment.
Mm-hmm. It's like telling your mind, you're safe. Nothing dramatic is happening right now.
Exactly. And then slowly, the stress becomes manageable. Daily routines are emotional anchors as much as practical ones.
Yes, and they're different for everyone, which is beautiful. For one person, morning yoga is essential. For another, morning memes.
And both can work.
Absolutely. And another interesting thing, I've noticed that different cultures have different daily rhythms.
Oh, yes, definitely. In some cultures, mornings are slow and gentle. In others, they're busy and high energy.
For example, in some places, people eat a quick breakfast and run out the door. In others, breakfast is like a full ceremony.
And some cultures take long lunch breaks, like actual rest in the middle of the day, while others eat at their desk.
I love long lunches. Even just the idea, it feels more human, more sane.
I agree. And evenings vary a lot too. In some places, people eat dinner at 6 p.m. sharp. In others, at 9 or 10 p.m.
Yes, when I first saw people having dinner at 10, I was like, oh my God, it's bedtime. What are you doing?
Different rhythms for different lives.
And that's why I love daily life conversations with people from different countries. You learn so much. Tiny details like when they drink coffee, how they relax, what time they shower.
And what they consider normal.
Yes. For example, some people shower in the morning, some at night, and everyone believes their way is the normal one.
Humans are funny like that. Our daily habits feel universal to us, but they're deeply personal.
And speaking of habits, have you ever tried to change one?
Yes, quite a few times.
And easy or hard?
Very hard. Routines become so deeply wired. Changing a habit is like teaching a stubborn dog a new trick.
Oh, yes. I tried to wake up earlier for 3 months, and my body was like, no, thank you. We don't do that here.
Sometimes the trick is changing one tiny thing at a time, like going to bed 10 minutes earlier, then 20.
Or replacing one habit with another. Like, instead of checking your phone first thing in the morning, maybe you stretch.
Yes, that's a very practical approach, and you can create new routines with patience.
But also kindness. A lot of people blame themselves when routines break, but that's normal. Life changes, energy changes.
Exactly. And flexibility is part of a healthy daily life. Some days you follow your plan perfectly, and other days you don't. And that's fine.
Yes, I think one of the most useful expressions for daily life is go with the flow. It's simple but wise.
Very wise. It means not fighting the natural rhythm of the day too much.
Right. Some days the flow is energetic, some days it's slow and sleepy.
And both are okay.
Completely. And another thing about routines is that they sometimes feel magical when you do them with someone else.
Oh, absolutely. Even simple routines become meaningful when shared.
Like making coffee together in the morning, or cooking dinner, or taking an evening walk with someone.
Or even washing the dishes together.
Yes, even dishes. Shared routines create connection.
And memories, even very ordinary ones.
Actually, some of the warmest memories from my childhood are super ordinary, like sitting at the kitchen table with my family, everyone doing their little daily things.
That's beautiful and very relatable. Daily life is the background music of our relationships.
Yes, exactly. The quiet soundtrack of love, friendship, family.
Sometimes people chase big moments, but the truth is, daily moments often mean the most.
Like spending 5 minutes chatting while you fold laundry,
Or walking to the bus stop together.
or eating a simple breakfast before work.
Those tiny rituals build emotional closeness more than dramatic events.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of emotional moments, do you ever get that feeling in the evening when you look back at your day and think, wow, that was a good day?
Yes, and it often happens on days that weren't special, just balanced. When you did enough, rested enough, felt enough.
Yes, a day that feels whole.
Exactly. And even if it wasn't perfect, it had a certain harmony.
I love those days. They feel like a warm hug.
They do.
And on the not so great days, routines help you survive.
Yes, they give you structure.
And on great days, routines give you shape.
Mm-hmm. And both are equally important.
George, after talking about all this, I feel like daily life isn't boring at all. It's like a quiet little universe full of tiny stars.
That's a beautiful way to put it. And true. People often look for meaning in big events, but meaning usually hides in the everyday moments.
Yes, like the warmth of a cup in your hands, or hearing someone laugh in the other room, or opening your window and feeling evening air on your face.
Or writing the last email of the day. Or finally sitting down after being on your feet for hours.
Exactly. I think that's what I love most about daily routines. They remind us to slow down, to feel the small things, to be present.
And there's something universal in that. Across cultures, across languages, everyone has their own rhythm of daily life, but the emotions behind it are similar.
Yes, we all wake up with blurry eyes. We all feel that midday slump. We all forget something important. We all have evenings when we're too tired to think.
And we all have small bursts of joy, little wins, moments of connection.
So, to everyone listening, maybe today, notice one tiny moment of your day. Something simple, something soft, something that makes you feel human.
And if you want, tell us about it. What about you? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes, please. I always love reading them. They make my day brighter.
Mine too.
You know, George, we used so many nice expressions today, like to get grounded, pace yourself, midday slump, take a breather, and go with the flow. I love when expressions feel alive in real stories.
They're easier to remember that way and more meaningful.
Mm-hmm. And as we slowly wrap up, I feel really peaceful, like we just took a slow walk through a long, warm day.
That's a lovely image.
Thank you. And to our listeners, if you enjoyed walking with us through this little everyday universe, if you liked this episode, subscribe, leave a like, and share it. It really helps our little studio grow.
And it helps us keep making these cozy conversations for you.
Okay, I think it's time to say goodbye. Let me pick a special one today.
Go ahead.
Thanks for spending time with us. Keep learning, keep smiling.
Take care, everyone. See you soon.